Breaking news. Tinubu, he is the real betrayer. He must account for the alpha beta ownership, not Osinbajo. Bode George tells Nigerians, hello, my wonderful people. A narrative has been on recently since the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Yemi Osinbajo, declared his intention to contest in the presidential race. Some have branded him betrayer. In fact, on Good Friday, I will call it a blasphemy because what happened was that we woke up in Abuja and we saw this caption all over the place, being posted like election posters, the making of the betrayer, Tinubu, Sibanjo. And someone asked, is Tinubu Jesus? Who is betraying him? Well, for the fact that you brought someone into politics, does that mean he has no potential or opportunity to climb further if he wants to? Must he come back again and again to take every strand of permission before he move further when he sees that and he knows who you truly are? Well, moving on from there, Bode George is one person who is big on Tinubu's accountability to Nigerians. If he wants to lead, you must lead by example, his words. And he said, guys, listen, Osinbajo has done nothing to us. Let's stop moving the goalposts and let's face the real deal. The real betrayer here is Tinubu. Nigerians are leaving the point. Let's get all the details. Osinbajo is not a betrayer. The real person here is Tinubu. He must account for the alpha beta ownership. Bode George tells Nigerians. The national leader of the All Progressive Congress APC and presidential hopeful, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu and his loyalists have been warned to stop describing the vice president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, as a betrayer. Nigerian news report that following Osinbajo's declaration of his intention to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari, loyalists and groups in support of Tinubu's presidential ambition have continuously attacked the vice president. These include the group have targeted Osinbajo as a betrayer, going far as liking the nation's number two citizens to Judas Iscariot, who betrayed the biblical Jesus, his master, and Akintola, the betrayer, to the late Saga Obafemi Awolowo, in reference to the 1962 Action Group crisis, which was a result of the struggle for power between two political leaders of the Western region and Action Group AG, Chief Awolowo and Chief Samuel Ladoke Akintola. Speaking in an interview with Independent on Saturday, Olabode George, a former deputy national chairman of the People Democratic Party, accused Bola Tinubu of being the real betrayer. George, a well-known critic of the former Lagos State governor, said Tinubu lacked the moral right to accuse Osinbajo of betrayal. He said, "What goes around must come around. Almighty God is awesome, is aware, in all his ways he's true. You can make you free from who you really are. Tinubu has no right to call Osinbajo any kind of name just because he also wants to contest for the presidency of their party. Tinubu has been a serial betrayer himself. Has he forgotten how he got the AD governorship ticket in 1999? It was Omo Oluwabi Eko, the late engineer Fashola Williams, that won the ticket. However, they changed him and he, Tinubu, became the benefactor of the church change. My time is that both of them should account for the ownership of the Alpha Beta, which has been defrauding Lagos since 2000. Well, Chief Bode George, in his opinion, feel that Tinubu has a lot of accounting to do to tell Nigerians what is really going on. And in his opinion, Tinubu has no right to call Osinbajo a betrayer. As a matter of fact, he said the real betrayer, in his own words, is the person of Tinubu himself. He said because Tinubu, cannot tell Nigerians the owner of Alpha Beta. In recent day statement, he has asked that the Alpha Beta thing be settled out of court. And what does that tell you? He does not want it to be probed any further. He asked that it should be settled out of court. That matter became, he only responded to that matter because of the presidential matters that were coming up. And after we saw that his file marvelously, miraculously, grew wings and flew out of, you know, um, investigations on him. He said, well, these are days that people should give account. Rather pointing the fingers, they should really look inward and begin to reconsider themselves. Have you thought about the bailing van that cannot be accounted for up until now as we speak? It's like I mean, when you look at the whole bullying van and everything that is happening, you truly understand that there is really problem going on here in the country. Things cannot continue the way they are. If we want change, we have to go for it. It has to be intentional. But the judge is saying, Nigerians, why are we shifting the goalposts from what it should really be? And the funniest thing is that he's saying, Tinubu, and funny enough, is saying the vice president he knows who this Alpha Beta owner is. He was the accountant general to Tinubu from the period of that 1999 to 2007, where this Alpha Beta whole thing was created and how this thing has begun to and continue to engulf, and encapsulate the money that belongs to Lagos State. A lot of persons come in and they create a safe haven for themselves, forgetting that it is the legacy you leave behind that will be remembered. Don't forget, every one of us came to this earth with nothing, or probably have missed it. In case you are aware, you can keep me up to date. Have you seen a baby being born and in his palm or in his hands or foot, whatever, he was born with some nairas, pounds, or dollars, whatever currency of the world? They were born with the money in their hand? No. And guess what, guys? None of us, including you and I, will leave this earth picking a pin. Oh, say for instance, you did very well while you're on earth. You made good, I mean, you did excellently well. So you made enough tremendous wealth. Highest they can do for you is a befitting burial. But even those clothes they wear on you, you're not taking it with you to wherever you are going. Leave us a comment. We would love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.